Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Getsy, and we are back today with a 5 pitching tips video from a World Series player. Stick around to the end and give you a bonus tip to help you become a World Series tier pitcher. Why should you listen to this scrub? Because take a look at my record there. We are 45-15 online this year, pitching a 1.37 ERA. I'm not the best hitter in the game. I will put up 3 to 5 runs a game, but I think I am pretty darn good at pitching and keeping my opponents on their toes, throwing the right pitches, and getting clutch double plays when needed. If you guys like the video, please drop a like and subscribe. Otherwise, we are getting right into this video. See you on the diamond. All right, first tip, everyone. Number 1, treat every run and hit you give up as an opportunity to learn. Every hitter you face is going to have different strengths and weaknesses, and you're just going to have to find out by error what they're good and what they're not good at. So you might give up some hits and runs in the beginning, but start to learn your opponent. Number 2, primarily aim your pitches at the strike zone border. And don't just jam it in the 4 corners, because they're going to start jamming their PCI in those corners and start hitting you. Utilize this whole zone here, and 2 things are going to happen. You're either going to throw strikes and really start painting, and your opponent's not going to get solid contact, or they're not going to swing and you're going to have to bring it in. Just kidding. There's actually 3 things. And the third is that they're going to be swinging at balls even if you do slightly miss, and they're not going to get solid contacts, and you're going to get hits. Number 3, one of the most important tips is see how your opponent reacts to fastballs. If they have good timing and they're even early on fastballs, that means they are sitting fastballs, and they are honestly probably a pretty good opponent. Most people in World Series, they are looking for that fastball ready to tear it. If your opponent's behind on fastballs, pepper up the zone with fastballs until you see their timing get in sync with the fastballs. Then you use your off speed, and that'll throw them off. If your opponent is sitting fastballs, I'd use a lot of off speed and then use your fastballs like an off speed, an up speed, I don't know. But then once you start throwing enough off speed, your fastballs will become more effective to those who can hit fastballs. 4, get them to chase on an 0-2 count. You have your opponent in an 0-2, 1-2 count. That is time to give them changeups below the zone. That is time to give them sliders outside the zone. And once you do that enough, don't give them chase pitches. Drill the zone with a fastball. Challenge them. They might be expecting that at some point, that for you to give them a chase pitch. As soon as you give them that fastball, strike 3, they're gonna be behind it. If I have a runner on first base and I have my opponent in an 0-2 count, that is the prime time to get them to get into a double play ball, because then I'm giving them a changeup below the zone, a sinker below the zone, and they're going to ground out, and they're going to ground into that double play. 0-2 is a place to get them to chase when you need them to. The 5th and final main tip, I have 2 bonus tips here, is prioritize pitchers with a good fastball and changeup speed difference. First off, prioritize pitchers in your lineup in general. I'd rather have 5 stud starting pitchers than a lineup full of dinger hitters. I can manage with good hitters. I can't really manage with good pitchers. I need great. I need the best pitchers possible. It makes a difference. The second part of that is make sure their fastball is fast and their changeup is slow. That just keeps your opponent guessing so much. That's why my favorite pitcher is a 92 overall John Donaldson, who throws a fastball with outlier, 100+ miles per hour, and his forkball is around 78 to 80 miles per hour. Put that in contrast to DeGrom, who has like a 100-mile-per-hour fastball, but his changeup is high 80s, low 90s. That speed differential isn't there, and I get hit a lot harder with DeGrom. The 2 bonus tips I got, because I love you all so much and just want to help you all reach World Series, is keep your opponent guessing. Use that R2 or right trigger button to see what did I throw my opponent last time in this lineup. There's a good chance they're checking what did he throw me, and if you start seeing what did I throw them and you mix it up, you're going to keep your opponent guessing the whole time. Last tip is use meter or pinpoint for the best accuracy. They just put the pitches where you want to the most. They're the best. I think pinpoint is the best, but it's the hardest to use. Also, I personally like my zone view a little zoomed out. I like the old MLB 16 view, so I can see who my opponent has up, how they're swinging with them. I don't like the mound view strike zone when you're like facing from the pitcher's perspective. I don't think you can get in as good of a rhythm with that. Whatever works for you though, stick with and get good at it. Hey, I appreciate you all checking out these tips. If you guys liked it, please drop a like and subscribe. I appreciate the hell out of all of you. Let me know down in the comments if there's any tips that you'd like to give me or anyone else watching these videos. Peace out and have a great week. Bye!